first down. Here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. In motion right is Davis. On second down, Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. Touchdown! His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, 1 up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
It's cool. We got the lead, y'all. Just when she didn't have.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
Whatever that was.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Football.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The sport that often wins games.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell...
What are y'all doing? Like, they had me moving so weird, man. Get the football.
Defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
So I know I've been playing that.
And in motion is sure
plays like that, man.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And brought down down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills have retaken the lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
How the fuck did he break off soon as I get there? Get the fuck out there, man.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Nigga's not going to be perfectly blocked, then all of a sudden, as soon as I get there, get the fuck out of here. Nigga just magically got 10 times stronger.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Eagles at 2-8 now in the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this Buffalo defense, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
I was just coming.
Struggles continues. There's another one intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down at a yard. They run it again with Cook.
The nigga just stopped. The nigga was running right to the hole, then he just stopped. Come on, man. I don't like this bitch ass game. This shit does too much fuck shit.
An entertaining start to this one.
It can be a cool game, but it does too much fuck shit. You run a wildcat, you're fucking the guy that's in the quarterback position on the outside. He'll pick and choose when he wants to block. There are times he'll just There's times he'll come in like he's doing a fucking crackback. There are times when he'll block the nigga right in front of him. There are times where he'll like face inward and just put his hands in front of himself. Niggas running right past him and all that.
It's caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The end result, 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane.
Why is this nigga playing fucking 20 yards deep? Niggas are in the fucking red zone, man. Let somebody get to that area first. Like, what? Like, come on, man. I'll be getting beat by 40 yards or getting beat 40 yards down the field or something. Is that why you got to play so deep?
But he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fuck shit, man.
As a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
After a play like that, there should be
Make the
congratulations.
safeties play too deep for no reason.
Because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Open man is Diggs. He's got him. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead.
Like, what the fuck is that?
That's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word.
I mean, I
Using
thought you
barrage
were
right
on the
there.
match.
I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about
Coverage,
perfection?
but I guess,
No
hey,
surprise that
whatever.
they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Certain plays for certain reasons.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
Why did you do that? Like, why? Why would he have to do that?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen gonna fire.
Make that fuck nigga drop it too. Come on.
And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Cook running right. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Now 21. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen going to audible to a different look. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. And now they're in the hurry-up. Allen now on first down.
You played that so terribly, dog. You threw yourself out of position before you got to it. Come on.
In the red zone, an excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. His first carry. And he went
disengaged.
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It goes as a loss of 6. And a 3rd down.
The coach has stressed their defense being physical. They just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a
Ah.
Dawson Knox, 29
He's
yards.
just straight flying. He's fucking racing.
Will
All
extend their
into
lead
him,
in
man.
the final minute of the half.
We can't give up that score like
That's
that.
certainly an
Fuck.
important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime.
You got 3 niggas in the same area.
Their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things.
This game does that too
Your
much,
defense
man.
feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Fix your fucking
And it
home
gives these
mechanics.
guys
Like,
a
come
12-point
on.
advantage. After the touchdown, Bass to
Even
kick
2
it.
niggas in the same area, like, damn, that's fucked up. But 3 niggas, like, get the fuck out of here, man. We're running a zone defense.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So
And they're all in the exact same fucking zone. Get out of here, man.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Hurts sets up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
What is that jump, man? Come on. He can jump, but I can't. Like, come on, man.
They could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
You know, just in the 2nd quarter, and there's a ways to go in this game. But that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Hines. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Our #1 problem on this game is just fucking interceptions. Can't even get to the defense yet.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half. Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Couldn't have played any fucking worse, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 33, here's second down and 1. They go play action with Hurts. This is
That's crazy. I don't get that shit, man.
Field before being stopped just before the 35.
Like, when does that happen?
It's an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, they've got to remember that they're not going to get it all back on
Fucking
one drive,
bait.
but that being
Ducked it
said,
over his shoulder and everything. Look at that fucking duck. For what?
Urgency and playmaking ability, and they showed it on that last play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
He was supposed to do that corner route. I just made sure he did.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I have no idea.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck, though. That's crazy as fuck. Now I don't, man. Disrespect.
Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Carried strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
There's no way we don't get him off the field right there, man. Fuck.
Get a couple and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's Hines, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough third down. Here's Allen, able to find the open man. That's complete, and he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Come on, dog. Get right there. And this nigga dodged. I clicked and thought I fucking clicked on him.
Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to... He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Devontae Smith taking it in. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Get his ass caught from behind.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
First fucking drive.
Hurts will throw. That's caught.
Nigga, you gotta get there, fat boy. God damn, dog.
They wrap him up right at
Piece
the
of
line
shit,
of
man.
scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty.
Fucking dork.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I thought that was my player that had an abdominal tear.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you
gotta
really
fucking
want
grab
to
the
do,
football.
you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right there.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink.
Get the fuck out of here!
Diggs will have the Bills first down. So
fucking screen. On the fucking screen. We could have played that no better. Oh my fucking God, man. Oh my fucking screen. Get out of here with this momentum shit, Madden. Come on. Niggas dropping balls all game.
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's a fucking pick, man. Good play call, coach.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it.
Oh, so you're like moving a little bit, but you're not doing the adjustment that I'm telling you to do. I don't understand.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my God! Did you see the ball just like transporting to his stomach?
The NFL record in a single game.
Nigga did not hand that ball off to him. This game is terrible.
But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Could be a decent game. Too much little fuck shit.
That he's had here in this one.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Sometimes they'll do the play action or something like that. The running back would be nowhere near him.
Touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
It's the fakest play action ever. And the CPU will still get fucking fooled.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Taking it right down Broadway. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
This shit don't matter. We can't fucking stop them from scoring, man. We can't fucking tackle nobody.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time.
And I think to have a good fucking passing day. That ain't working.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
That's not where that ball was supposed to go.
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Allen off the play fake. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith.
That nigga fucking tapped him like
But
that.
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Good yardage on the completion there. I mean, they look at the scoreboard. They do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Going deep here for Watkins. This is
See, that's I fucking swear, man. I fucking swear, man. Oh, and I forgot I had 2 o'clock on.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage.
Niggas was wasting like 20 seconds.
Have been repped up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
I like the call. It looked like
I
the
think
right
it's way
time
too on that.
running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start. And it
Niggas do not have Ray Lewis on your team.
Here's 3rd down at 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
That's caught, and they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
Can you hear that?
Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I might have to go closer to the window. This fucking dog in the background.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
That would be up here over Willow anyway. Dog be sitting there playing with this rope that they hang on their patio. Getting a good fucking time.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. Very close, 1-score game.
Tripping Chili on the other side of the ball said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now?
Willow can't see her, so she like, what the fuck is going on over there?
But throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands
I know
again.
she was trying to advocate for the dog, but what? Y'all motherfuckers, stop that!
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This 2nd and 4. keep it on the
Y'all
ground.
niggas are ready for that. I don't understand, man. What the fuck, man?
Field across the 45.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
You niggas are way too ready for these run plays, dog. Where you going, nigger?
Down as he's inside the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do.
This is bullshit. I'm picking the perfect counters to both of those run plays. The game's just like, nah. We feel like, fuck all that. If a nigga picks verticals and I run a fucking cover 4, we should have a good defense against that.
No time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This game, you trying to act like that is not fact.
They run again on first down. Cook. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Y'all let it in fucking field goal range. This shit don't even matter, dog. It's impossible to fumble on a cut stick anymore unless you have Lumberjack, and that's complete bullshit. Lumberjack should just make it easier.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you
Fucking soft-ass coverage they were playing, I had to bail out, man.
And they hit them over the top.
Sick of this shit.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So Allen's going to look to throw.
I don't understand, like,
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. Understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's not who I thought it was. That was tripping too much. think I know what fucking defensive adjustment I should have made, but I've been trying not to do that shit because of other certain things that it negates. But I should just fucking did it. Those coverages were just soft, man. Like when Diggs caught that one catch that I was pissed off on, the nigga wasn't even. He was probably in the little gray area where a nigga could have gave him a zone chuck. Diggs ran into him. The nigga just kind of got out his way, like, oh no, go ahead, go where you need to go and catch it. Go ahead. Like, I don't. Okay, match coverage. It should be for, okay, somebody across your zone. This nigga's too much of a threat. You follow him outside of the zone, son. It shouldn't be, okay, if you don't have match coverage on, if somebody comes into your zone, you're still going to stand still in the exact fucking spot that you're in and let him do whatever the fuck he wants, even though he's 3 feet away from you. That's bullshit. That's not zone coverage. If this nigga comes into your fucking zone, you're supposed to be going toward him. You're supposed to be cutting off his route. You're supposed to be doing something related to his threat that he's posing in your zone. The niggas just fucking stand there. Somebody running their zone, they will not fucking engage him. They will stand there looking him, watch him catch the ball. They could do a sit route right the fuck in front of him. They will just sit there and watch him. They will stand right behind him. That's fuck shit, man. The fuck am I like? What the fuck am I calling zone defense for? Ain't zone defense. I'm just putting niggas in spots. Let niggas run into you. You stand here. They won't catch it, but you'll be able to tackle them eventually.